Yeah. What's up? What's up, Saga family?
Yeah.
Welcome back, baby. Hope everybody doing good, man. Hope everybody had a great time. We got a lot of football, a lot of things to talk about, man. Got a lot of things going on. Check in, man. If y'all in the chat, you can hear us. Everything going good. Check in, man. Check in. What's up? Let me know if y'all up in the chat. Y'all can hear us loud and clear. Make sure. Bert, what's up, man? You there?
I'm good. What's up, man?
All right, man. Make sure we can hear everybody, man. I know we got to blow the dust off of this thing, man. See if everything's still fine tuned. Yo, Joe, what up? What up? How's everybody doing? Hey, y'all. I can hear that accent. Hey, y'all. I hope everybody doing good, man. Hey, if you haven't had a chance to notice, we back. That's it. We back, man. David, what's up, man? Marty, what's going on, boss? How you living, man? Hope everything good. Hope everybody doing good, man. Having some fun. Football's back, man. We got a lot to talk about. As you see in the stream, man. Make sure y'all tag all your peoples, put it in your group chats, share it in all your groups, your messages. Man, we want to try to get a lot of things off the plate tonight, man. So make sure y'all tap in. Let's go get the politics out the way, man. Hey, you see things, we're growing. Our platform is still growing, even though we were not putting out as much content as we'd love to. We are definitely growing. So as you can see down below, man, you can actually still subscribe to the channel, which, by the way, lots of that money has come in. Lots of it has already been designated to gifts, raffles, sponsorships, all that stuff that we do to kind of give back to the community, man. All of that comes from there. So if you guys want to tap in there, if you don't want to tap in there, maybe you just want to buy some stars and donate to the platform, that's there as well. So we're working on that, man. We also just got a pay-per-view exclusive. So now we have a feature that we can go pay-per-view if people just want to tap into certain events. But if you're a subscriber, man, when we get filming, when we get going in the season, you'll get some exclusive games, man. And as y'all probably seen the preview to the Texas AAU football schedule, man, off the rip, first week, we got some bangers, man. So we're going to see how that's going to work out, man. I'm excited. Hope you guys are just excited as we are. Dave, what you been up to, man?
As you can see, my red face, I've been out in the sun, man. Shout out to my guy D McMillan and Joe Casimus, man. They donated some stars yesterday during the lives.
Appreciate it. Much obliged. Much appreciated, guys. Hey, look, I know we can do this, man. And I'm gonna be honest. I need y'all to help me out tonight, man. We didn't done this before. Run these numbers up, man. I got 28 total, 29 total from all the platforms, man. Make sure y'all are sharing this thing. Put it on your page. Put it on your friends' parents' page. Man, let's run these numbers up real quick, man. And if you're in here and you're watching, make sure y'all tap a like, man, for the Facebook algorithms. Tap a comment. Put something in there. Who went in the chat? Put something in the chat. Let me know who you repping this year. Go ahead. I'll give that, man. I know that's gonna blow the chat up. Who you repping this year? What you got? Who taking it all? Who King Honcho this year? We've been talking about that all week in the background, man. All the coaches been kind of yapping around saying who got what. Since Saga gonna be in Dallas, Dallas 6th and 7th. Y'all might just come get some DEA team. Hey, man. Look, it's possible, brother. It's possible. It's possible, man. I know I've been ripping and running, man, but it's good because I'm trying to get all this stuff done before the season. Same thing with David, man. He's boosting up his own team, coaching, running around, still doing some basketball stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? We've been kind of busy, man, but we have not forgot it. Everybody's looking in. As you see, we're still sharing, tapping into people's camps, man, trying to get promo videos started. We're still trying to get a Central Texas hype video, man. I'm trying to get that stuff. So coaches, if you haven't sent me the clips or pictures, anything of your teams while y'all are practicing, man, please send them to the inbox so that we can get it going. We already got a media consultant working on this Central Texas hype video for us. Man, we're just excited and getting ready to go. Kick this thing off. Copper's Cove Bulldogs checking in. Red Kingdom checking in, even though that shirt says it all. But, you know, we'll let that live for a little bit. I think he wore that shirt on purpose tonight, guys. I mean, come go live for that game. If he's there, man, I know I probably won't be there on the 5th and 6th. Um, that is my daughter and them's birthday week, so good luck.
I had every intention. I don't want to say nothing because I try to get down there today, but I had to fundraise, man, and I got a lot of nasty hate emails today. Where in the is Saga 2 at?
Hey man, look, that's what we get for opening up that recommendations post.
Right.
That's what we get for doing that. Hey guys, again, man, we're gonna try to be everywhere we can, man. I know a lot of the preseason things are exciting and everybody wants to see them, but we can't be everywhere at every time, and we all got family stuff going on. But just know we are expanding, very big on the horizon, man. So all the efforts, again, we have multiple media crews that'll be in effect for us, going live through their page to our page, things like that. So we can definitely try to keep everybody in the loop of what's going on. Again, I know we talked about this, but it is official. We're going to try to have a multi-stream platform for the season coming up so that we can go live from more than one game. Maybe clicking a link and send it somewhere else, because Facebook only allows you to go one game or one live per page. So you can't go live multiple times. But there's other stuff out there, man, going. So we ready to get it out the mud. Hey, let's go ahead and jump into this, man. And I'm going to say it. I know it's still kind of early. Some people told me they were going to tap into it a little bit later, but they will be here. I'm jumping into it, man, because I'm excited about this. I want to name off the teams that we got Texas AAU this year, because I say this to say, last year I gave AAU a lot of crap about being a like local pony league type of deal. And I'm not saying they took that to heart, man, but from the looks of it, I will say this: Texas AAU beefed up. Period. Like they beefed up. I don't know if it was intentional. I don't know if it was just people didn't want to, indecisive of where they wanted to go. But Texas AAU beefed up this year. Now, are they still Texas sports or anything like that? No. But from what they had compared to last year, and the new teams, and again, the new distance, if you want to say it that way, hey man, you're gonna be traveling to Austin this year. It looks like you're gonna be traveling to Austin, and you're still gonna be going to North Waco. Manor, I think Manor may be the farthest. I don't know, maybe East Austin. I don't know where their home fields and things are gonna be like that. But I'll say it, man. AAU beefed up this year, man. So what you think? What you got, Bert?
It's good to see these many teams, man. As much as
Thanks.
people think, you know, people like to just go through the season with no pushback. It's really not a thing. I mean, for some maybe it is, but I'm interested to see the cadets, Manor Mustangs, the Unity. They're coming over from Taifa. They have a strong following and a great parent participation type org. So that's always good to add one of those. Brazos Gators have beefed up. The Brazos Gators is my sleeper org of the year. Of course, you got the Knights, Panthers, Raptors, Syntex Bulldogs up there out of Marlin. East Austin Tsunami. There's always talent in East Austin. Austin Steelers jumped in last minute. The Junior Wildcats, what they're doing with their program, year 2. Year 1 is not always easy, but you can get year 1 off the ground. Can we get to year 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Colleen Trojans, man, hit on some hard times if we're being completely honest. But let's see how they shake back. Can they just keep their head down and get through the year, man? Because a lot of times, if you can get through those rough years, those are how those teams stay together.
Yeah.
And the Coppers Cove Colts, shout out to them, man. They're between their media and just their whole presentation, man, has been 10 times better. Yep. Well, let's see if it translates to the field, man. Because you don't want to have a media team and get shellacked 40-0, the first Saturday out. So
truth. I mean, hey, look, even if they do, I will say this, man. They have re-lifted, if you want to say, facelifted the Coppers Cove area. And last year, Rick put a pretty good organization together. And this year, from the end of last year to just now, man, again, the hype has been real. The kids in participation, the numbers they've been getting has been real. So again, being a one city, one team team,
Well, they got the
you know,
the Bulldogs are still out there.
the Copper's Cove Bulldogs still out there?
Yeah, you said it earlier. The Bulldogs checking the maybe the Syntex Bulldogs, but
Syntax Bulldogs. No, that's Marlin. Isn't that Marlin in them?
that is. But the
That's Marlin in them.
Bulldogs are still loud
Hey,
and proud.
loud and proud. There you go. So
Talk
even
to,
then, man, I'm excited to see what they're gonna do.
Oh,
Fumblerooski.
I talked to one of them during basketball season. He said, "No, we're sticking with the Bulldogs and we're coming back."
Hey, can't knock that, man. Can't knock that. What you say? There's a new AD, Eddie Kane. Yeah, Eddie, man. We've been chopping up with Eddie, man. He's been real involved with the saga, man, letting us know what's going on out there. I like to say we've always complimented and helped them, man. We want to see what's going on. Help those kids out there, grow and get back from last year's little woes that they had. But again, as an organization, they're growing, man. Like he brought up, the Fort Hood Cadets, man, being a new organization. T's been really out vocal about what they are and what they're going to be. I think everybody's excited to see who they are, what numbers they have, and what on post talent they're gonna bring out. I just want to say, what on post talent they're gonna bring out with the kids and things, man. So, obviously, you still got this is Modocs. Yep, Modocs. You got the Gators. You got Killeen Wildcats, K-Town Raptors, Knights, Waco Southern. Who else? Unity, Mustangs,
La Vega.
Trojans, La Vega. Austin Steelers are in now. East Austin Tsunami was in there. Gray Wolves. Oh, Temple Junior Wildcats. That's what I'm missing.
Yeah.
Junior Wildcats, man. So I'm excited to see what that 12U team gonna bring back too, man. We found a lot of hidden talent on that team during the offseason. A lot of hidden talent on that team during the offseason. So hopefully those kids stick together, man, and bounce back for the 12U, their second year 12U season. So hey, we're gonna see what's going on out there, man, and we're gonna go from that. Speaking of all these teams, man, let's go to week one. I'm just gonna say the week one pre-approved is not really approved, but these schedules change all the time, man. But we got Waco Modocs versus Brazos Gators right out the gate. Modocs being at home, both are Waco teams pretty much. That's going to be an interesting game, man. That's just week one. Then we got the Syntex Bulldogs and Killeen Wildcats. I'm not going to go neither here or there because I haven't seen any one of them, but we'll do these predictions as we get closer to game day, man. We got, by the way, game day right now is scheduled for August 20th.
Early start,
man. So if you guys are wondering, I think that's like 4 weeks away. That's about a month away.
Hey, it's not, better get your scrimmages in now, man.
Yeah, that's less than 4 weeks away, man. So if y'all are wondering, man, it's coming up 4 weeks away. Who else we got in here, man? Week one, it was Waco Southern and Unity. That's going to be a pretty good game. Manor Mustangs, Killeen Trojans, Coppers Cove Colts, and the Fort Hood Cadets. I want to see that. I want to see that game. I really want to see that game, man. You got a redeveloped program with the Colts and a brand new program in the Cadets. I want to see that game. Cove will be home field, it looks like, on that one. So we may be making a venture to Cove. And then we got the Temple Junior Wildcats, La Vega Pirates, Austin Steelers, and East Austin Tsunami off the rip. Getting the hometown teams week one in the city. That'll be something fun, man. We definitely need to get a crew out there or somebody out there to go live for that game so that we can put it out here. And then the Killeen Cove Chiefs versus the Central Texas Junior Gray Wolves.
Hey, and it has been announced, not formally, but I'll let you in on a little secret. It's the 12U game will be an evening game.
Yep. Hey, and again, man, we're gonna we'll vote on these games, man. We're pretty sure it's gonna be, but we will start nominating our game of the weeks, man, and getting these things out here. We want to be really involved with the owners and the org directors and things like that, so that we can make these kind of adjustments for what the people want to see. If they're willing to do so, we will definitely do what it takes to be involved and also help them, help us, help our community, man. So, yeah, right now, it looks like that's going to be our game of the week 1. And the 12U game, which is the real big hype. We'll get into that a little closer into the game, but the big hype between those two teams, the history, and again, what happened during the offseason, man. We're going to put all that on the map, get it put out there.
It will be myself, and Edward. We're doing all the home games for the Chiefs this year anyway, so we will take that stream and put it on the Saga, man, and let's run the numbers up.
Yep. Well, big ups to Serious Films, man. You know, Edward said he's been busy in the offseason as well, too, man, but he definitely contacted and let us know that he will and wants to be involved. So another big media partner that's going to help come through and give clarity and these clear streams. Be ready for that, man. So big ups to Edward. What else you got playing, man? Let's talk about that. I don't want to talk about that game too much, but I think that's going to be game of the week all the way from flag to 12U. Breon. I want to see what Breon gonna bring. Well, Breon's with 8U now. Who's their flag coach? Who's the flag coach in the Grey Wolves? Somebody tag him. Who the flag coach of the Grey Wolves? K Hall's gone. So who back over at the Grey Wolves? I want to see that. But you going against the Don himself, Mr. Ghost, with the revamped team. Speaking of Justin Hartfield, what's up, man? Tay, Justin, who's your flag coach out there, bro? Who's your flag coach? Big Jesse, we appreciate you dropping those stars, man. I just seen that alert. Appreciate you giving to the team, to the Saga. But yeah, we got that. 8U. Like I said, I think Breon's on 8 right now. So I'm excited to see what that is. The 10U game, you're gonna have Breon. Who's y'all 8U? Besides you, Bert, is you, Nate,
Benito, Coach Reggie. They've been offline, off the platform. It's been a little bit of spicy talk.
I seen, man. I seen that.
Back to being quiet because.
Hey, the hell with that. Go ahead and say it. The hell with that.
I'll just hush, man.
Nah, tell them what you're doing, man. Tell them what you got going on in the background.
We told them. But I don't. There's no need, man. There's no need. Because you know what? It's free promotion to get hype to the game. I'm not crazy, man.
Listen, free
promotion.
That logo don't need no hype for the game. Tell them. You know what you're saying?
Basically, what I'm saying.
That's what I thought you said, man.
But anyway, so
that's what I thought you were saying, man.
And after the game is over, it'll be cameraman 1, other guy. So.
Say it again, exclusively.
Cameraman 1, other guy 0.
Other guy. There you go. Not the other coach. Other guy. Other guy 1. Got it. So other guy versus cameraman. I like it. We're going with that. We're gonna go with that. Hey. 10U, man. Again, I don't know who y'all's 10U coach over there is, but I know y'all. I'm talking about Grey Wolves. Grey Wolves 10U gonna be going against Clean Coat Chiefs, which is Polo and his crew. He's got PJ, Marty, got a couple other good coaches over there as well. And then the dominant game of the night that everybody's gonna be looking for is that 12U game, where you'll have Coach Wooden and Josie going against Big Trey and all his staff, man. Coach Will, what up? And everybody's going on. So that's gonna be a heck of a game, man. I'm excited for that. And definitely going to be in attendance for that. I'll see if I can get a shirt made that says cameraman.
There you go.
I might cameraman shirt. Oh man. All right, man. But yeah, that's just week 1, man, in the book. So we got a lot of things going on in there. Everybody got the sweeps, man. Brandon putting up sweeps all the way across. Hey, look, we're not going into that far right now. We'll definitely have a prediction show. I will say that is something y'all definitely do not want to miss out on. Y'all know how intense, that's what we're going to say, intense, right? Let's keep that. Our prediction shows get, man, and it's a good fun way to have, talk your talk right before that week's games go out. And then we'll do always a Sunday recap on all the scores and whose prediction was lost. This year, we're going to keep tally, though, man.
Yeah,
we're going to keep tally. We're going to see. I got a feeling I'm going to be pretty good in this one. Especially this year, especially after week 1, I should be pretty accurate about what's going to happen in here, man.
We're going to hold a lot more people's foot to the fire from their predictions, too.
See, there you go. That's what we need to do, man. Hey, also just giving big ups to AAU. They got some other stuff going on here. Again, I hate putting out partial information, but they have some things scheduled out, man. Again, their playoffs. being in almost the last week, the second to last week of October. The semifinals going all the way into November 5th, state championships 12th. Then you got AAU Unrestricted, which is scheduled right now for December 2nd through the 4th in Georgetown.
They've partnered with Semi-Pro Live.
Yep, they have partnered with Semi-Pro Live. So again, hey, more media hype for our kids locally to get out there. Semi-Pro Live is a bigger platform than we are, but definitely well more established. And again, to get our kids on that platform, we're happy for them as well. Nationals, Florida Nationals in Orlando, Florida, December 7th through the 11th.
That is the goal.
It's the goal, man. We're gonna try to get everybody in that one. And then of course they have the All-Star game, which is at the Star, and then the AAU West Coast Nationals in Vegas, which would be the January 13th through the 16th. So hey, man, these are dates I'm not gonna say they're locked in. This is just kind of what they put out there for us. But we are excited, especially for most of these local teams. Most of our local teams here in Killeen, Central Texas area, I guess you'd say. We'll be participating in some form of fashion. So again, let's not forget about the 11U Chiefs and then the entire Central Texas United. The U. We're gonna talk about what happened this weekend. But 13U making a big statement this weekend and showing out. Coach Poncho, big ups to you and your 13U, man, and your staff. We already knew what that team was about, and way to carry it on to the beginning of next year, man. So we're definitely excited for that. As soon as the U schedule come out and locations come out, along will the Killeen Cove Chiefs 11U come out, CWA. We'll definitely post all that stuff, keep you guys posted on what's going on for the Texas Sports League as well. We definitely going to put more hype into that as well. We're going to get more cameras out there for those games because we want to see those kids performing at the next level. And when I say the next level, I mean the out of Central Texas circuit area. All right, so we definitely want to be seeing these guys going up against some Dallas teams and some pretty big name teams that you've heard or seen on YouTube. We're going to try to put some of our kids against them and see what we can do, man. Last year was a great outing with the Jets. So we're transferring over to a combined team from the Vipers and the Jets to make the Central Texas United. And I'm excited for, Polite, Enrique, all the coaches out there, man. I'm excited to see what that 11U is going to do, the 10U is going to do, 7U. EJ Lilly showing out this weekend. We'll get to that out there. Man, we're excited to see all those teams come out there and just keep thriving and keep going. Again, making Central Texas a staple, putting us on the map, man, making the mark. So let's keep that going, man. You guys definitely, if you're an AAU, man, please support the other teams because behind closed doors, and whether you know it or not, man, those guys support the heck out of y'all. All right. This weekend, man, I wasn't there. So all I could see was what people post, man, what people post and what people say. Y'all tell me what happened besides the 13U, because I saw that they were just absolutely, from the championship game that I saw in the start, it was just well-trained, oiled machine. That's what I keep going with. So I'm glad that they did have a couple of little issues. I'll say not criticizing or looking in. It's the preseason, but it did take some time for play calls to get in there. But again, that's their first real live scenario. So you got to expect that kind of stuff, right? And again, those kids didn't look like they didn't know what they were doing. That's a fact. When the ball was hiked, they looked like this. Hey, we've practiced this. We've ran through it. We're going to keep doing what we do. But y'all tell me what happened, man. What y'all saw from there. Anybody got any scores? Post them. Say Gray Wolves lost to San Antonio Outlaws 21-0. That, again, that's a statement. That's a fact or a stat, but I don't know how the game went.
We'll give you a little bit of breakdown of the games I saw yesterday. We because fact. He brought it up.
Hey, any admins that are in the chat, man, please. I forgot to post a link. I'm about to post it right now. I'm posting the link. Can y'all pin the link down at the bottom? And that way people could tap in here, man. We'll give you a couple minutes on the stream. You can get on here with the camera or without the camera, man. But we want to see if you were there or you got any updates. Or if you just want to talk about your local team, man, and show me some information on your local team, jump in. Let us know. Coaches are welcome. Org directors are welcome. This is kind of your free promotion going into what you got coming up. Let us know what's going on out there, man. Thank you, sir. So yeah, what'd you see when you were out there, Burke? I know you filmed a couple games. You saw when we got hit with a copyright ban from some background music. So sorry for everybody that was on there. But if you don't know, if you get hit with a copyright ban, you either have to plead your case all the way through until you can go live again, or you basically have to delete what you have, and then they may or may not suspend you from going live for a certain time. So that's kind of what happened. If you're wondering, hey, how come y'all didn't bounce back on, or whatever happened, cut off audio.
Bounce back on because it messed me up. Let's start from the bottom to the top. We covered all games that was played by CTX yesterday. Well, except for 8U. I feel really bad. I was stuck at the gate trying to get in. It took like an hour to get in, so I missed the 8U game. So I got there at the 7U, right at the start of 7U versus CTX United versus RCU. I was back and forth. I think the final score ended up being like 25-12. So that sounds like, they handily won. They pulled away late. Coming out of the weekend, I think everybody on 7U and Texas sports and around the world, if you already knew, but you really found out that, EJ is that guy.
Yeah, no, hands down.
He is that guy.
Has been runner candidate for Texas sports last year. Period.
For some reason, people still didn't know. And they were like, kind of like, oh, who is that? Who is that? Who is that? Who is that? Well, they found out when he took off for 2 touchdowns. It was a 13-12 game. RCU adjusted and then pulled off at the end, late in the fourth. Kind of gouged them. Then we moved on to the 12U Grey Wolves. 14-0 and the first quarter. We'll just be bluntly honest. Outlaws got whatever they wanted. Got whatever they wanted anytime, anywhere in that first quarter. The Grey Wolves had momentum. Second, they had the ball for most of the second and a lot of the third, but they could never capitalize on that momentum. They would either have a turnover or dead ball penalties would put them so far behind the chains that they could never get back in.
Right.
Balls got a late touchdown later. 13U action was the game of the day. It was the most exciting game from our CTX teams. And you could kind of tell, and I have to confirm with somebody, but you can kind of tell that the boys hadn't been together very long. So while you could look at the talent on the field and like guy for guy, you're like, okay, the United 13U has way more guys than they have.
Right.
So they worked their way through. It was 8-6, the ball on the 4. The clock management, we can get into that. The clock ran really fast. Did a time check. There was 45 seconds. They ran one play. It was a stop clock, right? So there was incomplete pass. And then they went for another one, and then they said game over. Went for a slant right there on the goal line. I'm not going to beat it up too much. I personally would try to run it in, but I don't know. I can't speak to what those coaches were thinking. So, but on the flip side, today they came back, and you're not going to beat those guys twice like that. Played the same team and ran them off the field like your eyes were telling you that
they should have done.
Yeah, what should have happened yesterday. I was already planning in my mind. This is just me. Is I'm gonna get the first half of the 13U game, then I'm gonna swing over to the 11U game because they started around a little bit after each other. Because United's about to smash these people. It ended up being the game of the day. And then 11U CWA, man, it was a battle of attrition. I think last year being in that tournament in Round Rock, dealing with the heat, there's a lot of substitutions. They knew that team being for El Paso, there's heat out there, but when it's 30% humidity, man, you don't know how to deal with it. I just kept telling them that early in the game, you could also tell it was early in the season for them. They couldn't sustain drives, so they weren't wearing that other team out. When they finally started sustaining drives, the game opened up and they killed us. So it ended up today, 7U took another loss. Grey Wolves got one win and got another loss in the consolation championship game. 13U swept through. There was a lady on the breakdown earlier talking crazy about she didn't understand how they won.
I saw that.
Yes,
I'm not gonna call it what I said, but I saw that.
You played a game yesterday for seeding for the bracket today. So 13U got it back together. Good coaching staff, and won the whole thing. And I think they deserve the kudos of the day. 11U went down in a tough one. Tough one. They'll bounce back from that. 8U, use 8U, man. In battles all day. Got a lot of respect coming out of San Antonio this weekend. I'm sure there's some stuff they want to tighten up themselves. A lot of respect. But on 7U, EJ, he got it. He got the respect he deserved. 11U came out there with respect. And then 13U, a lot of people trying to say now, in hindsight, like, oh, well, everybody picked them to win. Nobody picked them to win.
Facts.
We knew internally what they had.
Facts.
But nobody.
When I saw that they were wearing last year's Jets jerseys, I honestly thought to myself, I bet you those people thought, who are you? Where are these guys from? No one cares, whatever. New York, and they saw those Jets jerseys and they were like, oh crap. That's just my personal opinion. I bet you they were thinking, dang, we heard about these guys. We saw them on YouTube last year. We saw what that 12U did. They went down and battled with Paralyn and all this. And then they thought, crap, those are the teams we're going to play again. Like, you can't tell me anything else because, like you said, they weren't cheered on. No one said any pregame, any comments or anything that like, hey, 13U is going to come out. Oh, that's 13U from the Jets. And they never said any of that. I looked at everyone's comments. I looked at all of the breakdowns, kind of like their pre-event lives and all that stuff. And again, man, I want to give a big shout out to Clayton and them because sometimes he do tap in. I know Ricky tap in, man. Overall, though, I heard that was an absolutely great organized tournament, man.
Well, I'll give you the rundown. The only complaint I had was the venue location, where it was located. It was, most venues have multiple exits out of and it was kind of ducked off somewhere where it was hard to get in and hard to get out. But yeah, for the most part, Ricky looked like a crackhead on the 31st, waiting for a fix.
Running around.
Yeah. He looked stressed, man, but it wasn't a bad tournament, man. It wasn't quite the level of what we saw the weekend before at West Johnson in Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't talent-wise, it wasn't too far off, and there was no incidents. And a lot of times, that's what we're about. There was no incidents. That's the biggest thing. But again, let's put this out. Nobody picked 13U to win. We knew what they had internally, so we felt confident. But nobody thought they were going to come out of there with that. So let's keep it all the way funky. Congrats to those guys, and way to bounce back. Like I said, it looked early. It looked like maybe they hadn't too much practice time, so they were practicing on the go. Basically, the games were working as practice.
Joe, I want to put this comment up here from Joe because he understood that I couldn't say this, but he said it for me. So appreciate that, Joe. But yeah, man, I didn't see it anywhere in anybody's comments. Again, I kind of been out of the loop, so I've been watching it from the background. But yeah, big ups to Pancho, man, Enrique, all y'all boys out there, Smoot, that's been working again. And I think you explained it the best, man. Like I say, they had no, I think who Keith said it. There was no, that was their first live 11-on-11 tackling on Saturday. So, but again, if I want to say, and I want to keep reiterating this I said this last year, that 12U team that's now on the 13U team is pure football talent. They are coachable kids that have tons of talent in a lot of different directions. And I said that when I was on the sideline watching things last year, and some of it, to me personally, I was like, man, that didn't make sense, but it didn't have to make sense. Those kids got in there, and if something broke down, instinct and talent just took over. And they made it look really good. So I'm like, hey, I could see that traveling over, and it did, man. Again, 13U champions in the preseason. That's going to raise a lot of radars, man. So that's what we want to do.
They learned a lot from last year, man. I think they learned a lot from last.
Absolutely.
I think we kind of put the bull before the horn last year. We already had them like, hey, they're going to Florida. I think if everything goes well, man, they'll be there.
Yeah.
And they was missing somebody. Enrique was telling me yesterday on the sideline, man, they had somebody get hurt. So,
and again, guys, you got to manage that these kids are still playing middle school ball and all types of stuff like this as well, man. I know that hasn't started for UIL training and stuff like that. What'd you say?
Freshman high school ball for some of them.
Some of them freshman high school ball. Yeah, you're absolutely right. So, hey, man, we're excited because these kinds of things in the preseason bring a lot of attention to our area. So I'll say this because a lot of people hate saying it as well, too. Guys, this is where the hatred has to go out of the window. And if you want to look at it for your own deem or blame, however, but the Central Texas United, just like the CTX Jets, that is your out of city exposure. Those guys bring attention to us when we're just playing locally. Same thing for the Chiefs when they went to Florida. Same thing for the Waco Southern when they went to Vegas. When you would be surprised how many people were asking us, "Where the heck are you from?" And they said Waco, Texas. A lot of people were like, "Cool, Central Texas football. Okay, we get it now." And I'm like, "No, you need to deem into this." I have people in here, hopefully in this live, that we met in Vegas, and they said, "Hey, man, we're gonna check out the CTX Sports Saga and see what these teams got going on." And of course, the invitations and all the preseason scrimmages and people claiming that they want to come down here to scrimmage and all that stuff. But that's where all that comes from, man. So take it for what it's worth. I don't care how you say it, man. Keep doing what y'all are doing. Keep thriving to be as great as you can and get out there so that it brings more eyes to the Central Texas area. And again, as they bring more eyes to the Central Texas area, you find out that we got to step away from Central Texas so we can be seen, right? It's great to go play, all your neighborhood friends and things like that. But man, these kids really love it when they get to travel. Period. They get to love it when they travel. They get to go play people they haven't played and play in bigger tournaments. And again, when lose or draw, they get to see what they're doing. Hey, man, we're going to need y'all to donate a couple more 100 stars so he can go and get him a fold holder. So he
No, I love my gimbal in the car from yesterday, man.
Oh, it's all good, man. So yeah, man, big ups to all the H-Town teams that tapped into it. We had a lot of people join the saga from the H-Town group chat, coaches group chat, things like that yesterday. So we appreciate everybody jumping in here from there. Again, guys, if you're hitting that 40 million mark, 40-minute mark. If you guys want to tap in and make sure y'all drop a like on the stream, the link is pinned at the bottom, man. So if you guys want to come on, talk a little bit about your org and what you got going on, let us know. Outside of that, Bert, from there, we got to talk about DEA. I know Lyles has been talking about it. I haven't been tracking it as much, but we definitely got to
see him up close and personal, man.
Huh?
I got to see him up close and personal. They look like the goddamn LSU Tigers yesterday.
They look like that.
Listen, that's how they look. They warmed up next to the Grey Wolves yesterday, and you would have thought that was a 14U team, and the Grey Wolves was like a 10U team. That was the size difference, and you can tell it wasn't like beef size, like taco size. It was like just size, athletic monsters.
Got it.
Ed Ogeron there running the show.
Hey man, well, hey, look, we're proud to have Central Texas athlete, man, on a level on a team like that, man. So big ups to Elijah, man. Elijah Lyles out there doing his thing from what I hear, man.
Got him a touchdown, another one, man.
There it is, man. That's good enough right there. So hey man, we support you, Lyles. We support you, your son, man, and everything he's doing. Again, representing Central Texas. I know I saw some other names out there, man, from Central Texas. I just can't remember them off the top of the head, but I'll make sure to get those guys their clout and all that good stuff on the next show because I need to put them in the pre-show slideshow. They've been doing their thing, man. So 2 minutes of the game. She said 2 minutes a game. That ain't right. Hey man, whatever it takes. So hey, outside of that, man, what else you want to wrap in? And we're on that 40-minute mark. I know
that was show. I wanted to tap in, man. It was quietly done yesterday. Like when we went to Florida, we went to Vegas. There was a lot. The support was like, I don't know how to describe it. Like people were very boisterous about supporting. Like, hey, we're supporting you guys. But yesterday, quietly, Central Texas kind of migrated to whatever field Central Texas was playing on. And there was support there, man. Quietly.
Listen, I'll keep saying this.
But
listen, this in-town beef crap, that it's only for in town, man. We've proved this forever. I get tired of it because in the city limits or wherever we want to call it, yeah, we hate each other. Nobody wants to support each other, blah blah blah. But truth be told, every single time we step out or bring somebody else here, Central Texas step up. Period. So all we got to worry about fixing is the internal stuff. But when it comes for external coming in or internal going out, man, CTX over everybody every day. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the internal stuff we got to fix, man. So
there was Grey Wolves at United's games. There's CWA popped over to the 13U game.
Yep.
Everybody, when they were done, popped over to the CWA game. Then it was at the Grey Wolf game. So it was, it was good to see. And I stepped back and looked at one point yesterday. I said, look at these little sneaky jokers.
Yep.
I saw Bates something that I saw him. Bates was ducked off and between 50 tents watching the CWA game yesterday.
And probably back there cheering on.
No, he was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It was, man.
Yeah. But it is, again, that's just some internal, city stuff that we have, man, because again, anytime our interior go outside, it's all love and support. And the same thing. Anytime some exterior come interior, man, it's they're all there for supporting each other. And the prime example of that was that Pac Prime game last year. You had every org at that game watching, supporting our sideline. It is what it is. So, man, hey, we just got to do a better job of getting better. That's that, man.
Yes.
So, hey, if you have the wills to, if you got the time to for the night games, the game of the weeks, things like that.
People made the drive. Didn't even have games yesterday. Made the drive to come support the CTX teams. So that was big, man.
Yeah. And if we could do that internally to help each other internally, just being honest, man, these gate fees go to something. Help us out, man. If you want to come to a game, again, this is why me and Burke started these.
They made more than enough yesterday.
Facts. But this is why we, internally between us, this is why we wanted to kind of hype these game of the weeks and moving some of these games to night games. I don't know if y'all remember the Lollipop game that we put the first flag game at night. As the late, that was awesome, man. But it's also to help that organization, to bring people out. Because what we find a lot of the times in the stands is that it's a parent or it's this group versus this group, and all of a sudden, we hate each other or we ain't doing this. But that's not the truth. Like the real binder behind it is that we really care about everybody. We want to support everybody. Just people don't want to say it. There it is. Speaking of supporting, man, Bert, I know you stepped away for a quick second, man, but we want to give big shout outs because we have the soccer's been donating, man. I'll be honest with you. A lot of it's coming out of personal pocket. We took some of it from kind of like our smaller proportion of money that we save and things like that. But we've definitely been supporting local things in the community. Shanice has had a book club this weekend, which is basically a lot of local kids things, starting a book club, reading, getting fundamentally educated and ready. I can't even say that for certain things, man. So we sponsor that with some food and just anything we can provide. Right now, she just told us the food, so we definitely put in for that. I know we've done enough award ceremonies, banquets for basketball. And the reason being is because we did not get as much coverage in basketball as we had liked, but we definitely wanted to make sure that we still gave back to the kids and that we let them know that the soccer was there for them. And again, these things come, no questions. If you kind of just ask us, tell us where it's going to and what is it for, we usually try to find something that we can give out just so we can make kids, let them know that we always going to be here no matter what sport they're in. If they give up on football, we're still here for basketball. If they give up on basketball, we're still here for track. If they give up on track, we're here for golf and soccer if they wanted to be. Baseball, matter of fact, that's something that we're definitely going to get into. We got a really good inside look on how many kids participate in competitive baseball, travel baseball. So again, hey, keep those things coming in for us, man. We want to keep giving to the community. We definitely want to keep giving to the kids. I don't really care about the name of your org, but if you really want to be involved and you want us involved, please hit us up. we got plans, man. We got a show we're gonna release a lot of our plans on. We talked about it a lot last year. We talked about the Central Texas All-Star Game. That's a little bit outside of AAU's All-Star Game and of course Texas Sports All-Star Game, but something that we could develop here in the city for our kids, for all of the Central Texas teams and the best of the best kids, right? And we see how we can pick these kids up, how we can do like a combine maybe on a Friday night and a games on Saturday. We say a combine on Friday night / lineman. Then we could probably do a skills challenge on Saturday, or if not late Saturday evening, we'll do the 4 games of All-Star contenders, man. So we definitely want to try to make that happen. If your org and your president are interested in that, please hit us up. We're putting together a Zoom call with all the org directors to let them know what our plans are for doing this and how we're going to go about doing it, and all the things that we need to get done to make this happen. We would love to get all of our Central Texas teams on board. Again, this will not conflict with any of your AAU stuff. We've kind of got a tentative date in mind where nothing is going on. And again, we are not going to make this a full-blown, it'll be just like your NFL All-Star Game you see. It won't be a whole bunch of contact. It will be, something light for the kids. But again, to let them enjoy and know that they are worthy. They've been selected at this level to play these things, and that it's a selection of your peers, man. So give them some confidence to keep going and go hard for your team, because everybody's looking, even if you're losing.
Yep.
Still can make an all-star team when you're losing, man. So we're definitely going to try to get that going, man. We talked about the concession stand battle again. We didn't quite get that to go last year. I know a lot of things came up towards the end of the year, but if y'all want to put that in there, if y'all still want to see that happen, put it in the chat. That's something that's on our we'll see. I'm going to say it, and if it's the same thing as last year, CTXU is going to have the best concession this year. Just saying that. You're going to have Miss Polite's Chicken Wings. If she's got Miss Polite's Chicken Wings and Miss Steele have her empanadas and all that stuff like that going.
Hey, listen, I'm going to say this again. I don't know what to tell you. I'm going to say this again. It is totally and utterly unfair that 2 of the best concession stands in the city
get to come to one
have now teamed up to make 1 concession stand.
I'm just saying. I'm going by that. And listen, I'm going to be honest. I'm almost willing to pay the gate fee to get in just so we buy from concession stand.
Man, listen.
Just saying. Like, if that was a restaurant, everybody sponsored. We don't got to pay for nothing no more. Just throwing that out there. If that was a restaurant, local clean restaurant, we're all right. But we still got, but don't sleep on Brittany. We cannot sleep on Brittany in the nights, them tacos. We can't sleep on that. We can't sleep on the purple truck.
You come get our brisket nachos. Hey.
See? But that purple drink that they got out the green purple truck.
We saw a bald-headed bass yesterday. Yeah.
There you go, man. See, people don't know about that. That's something you got to know if you're internally, man.
Tell Eron to stop calling me in the middle of the show.
Oh, my God. Constantly calling you?
He do it on purpose.
All the time. Well, at least he tuned in, man. Hey, other than that, man, we're about to push an hour on here again. We just want to have a welcome back show, man. We want everybody to know, from me and David personally, we are not giving up on anything, man. We're going to keep pushing this thing out here. Last year, we made the saga in a very extremely exciting show, and it's coming back even better. Don't sleep on the merch. There are some people that haven't picked up their merch. Hoodies. Last year's hoodies still haven't been picked up. We have some. I'm not going to resell them because you already paid for them, but come get them. We got new merch coming out, man, from Top Fans. They're going to get us some stuff out there. So if you guys are looking for custom gear or anything like that, we'll release some. We'll release the dates and the times and how much it's going to cost. Anything over cost of those, again, goes to our kids and our gifts and our gift bags and gift cards and all that kind of stuff like that. I will say this, AAU has put it out there that they are a lot stricter on accessories this year. So we're gonna have to read the the fine print to see what they can and can't have. I would hate to be giving away merch and stuff that they can and can't use.
Answer though, because I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna be the first coach to try it. There was a guy from Pearland 70 yesterday that was on the sideline with a bullhorn. There was a couple games I went to, and there was bullhorns. I'm sure
in a different league, bro.
With AAU will shut it down, but we're gonna push the envelope until you put it in writing. I'm getting a bullhorn.
Hey, somebody just asked if we can get exclusive supporter merch.
I think that should be a thing.
I think that should be a thing.
EX Saga, dry fit shirt. I think
so.
White and black. Easy.
I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, let's talk business on this one, right? If we do it, because let's be real, you're paying $5. You're paying $5 to be a supporter. So let's just be real about it. There's not a material out there that costs less than that, and we can say, hey, you earned this. Like, yeah, we need to do something, but if that's the case, we might have to up that supporter just a little bit, man. So we'll figure it out. But we do want to do some. Hey, somebody said I hope the Holiday Bowl comes back. I really do too, man. I want to get with Rick to see if we could do something with the All-Star game. The one thing we have found out is a lesson learned from last year is there is such thing as too much football. There is such thing as too much football. And the way AAU schedule is designed and it to throw more events in it and after stuff in there, it could become too much football. So I would love to. Rick, get with me if you're on here. If you could tap in, Rick or Ott, let me know. But we want to get you involved for sure with this and all the other orgs, not just Rick, so we can do the All-Star game and try to get it plugged in there. But that was a really good thing last year. I love the Holiday Bowl. I thought it was great for some local.
Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe said there's no bullhorns, man. That's tragic, bro. That guy was talking cash shit on the sideline with that bullhorn.
Man, so no bullhorns, no air horns or whistles.
Hey,
it was funny to see, they say megaphones. They say megaphones. No megaphones in the fine writing, bro. Just being honest.
Yeah, you're gonna get kicked out, people. Don't listen to them. Then people will kick you out. No, don't do it.
Listen. You can only get kicked out after you pay your gate fee.
No, they'll kick you out, man. Don't listen.
It's a win-win situation.
Yeah.
Hey, but yeah, we'll put all the fine print out, man. I think that's something that the people need to know. There was a lot of people last year that were asking us about things they couldn't bring in. We honestly didn't know the truthful answer to it all. It was kind of whatever the org allows you to, but we'll try to get a rundown of the rules for AAU this year, so that everybody already know.
I'll read it. I've gotten the football rule book, but a code of conduct I'll read again. They've gotten kind of strict about me and Will running rampant up and down their sidelines recording games too. So
facts, yeah. Well, never mind. Let me shut up.
We're still gonna get the games to you, but it just might be
a little further away.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Have a stadium with a booth. Hey, we in there.
Yeah. Hey, if you have a press box, I encourage you guys to first ones get a press box or find a stadium or something with a press box. But if you got one and you want our films, you want your games to be recorded, please hit us up. Again, not all of them will have a high tag. We do contracts, things like that, but most of it will be pretty much, man. We got everybody out here should have at least some airtime this year. Looking at the schedule, you have a game that's going to be pretty interesting, and as the stakes go on, the games that don't seem interesting, depending on your record, maybe the do or die game. You will be up. So I'm excited to see what we're gonna do getting out there, man. I definitely talked with Kendrick just too with the K-Town Raptors. I want to get some games of his going, things like that. So there it is, the book club. That's what I called it, the book club. I didn't call it that. I just said Shanice.
Book swap.
Book swap. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, if you guys want some more of that, man, make sure y'all, Shanice, make sure you can tag your page if you can, put it in here so that other parents in here can get their kids involved. Gamble, what's up, man? Gamble said there's a lot of good games this year, man. There is, but we got a lot of good lineups. Again, just as a saga, we're gonna try to be in contact with the org directors, things like that, so that these games that come to you,
we could be fly last year. Now we got time.
So. Yeah, we got time. Yeah, we definitely picked games last year
fly.
Facts.
That game happened literally in 24 hours. The
shockingly
other night game, the Vipers, Longhorns, I called them early. We made it happen. So, man. Oh, and Ramones, man, he's been quiet. I had brought this up in our pre-show talk. Me and Will always have. His league. He's been
Underdog, the Underdog Association.
Yeah, that's another league, man. That's another league we're gonna have to get with.
Yeah, as soon as we get the details on that, man, we'll definitely oh, let me go and give him his 2 minutes of shine, guys. Here he is. Ty, my boy Ty said, hey, if y'all need a recorder,
yes.
Now I'm gonna tell you this: he's able to record anything outside of the parameters of a Chiefs game. No, I'm just giving you hell, man. No, if you need recorders, man, again, if you want people at your shows, man, we got a lot of media producing. Our House Productions was kind of a chief. Again, Serious Films. Ty's got his thing going. Who else is on there, man? I'm gonna go back to the homepage now. How many people? What we got? Oh, Big Steppers. They ain't coming back, man. Jesse, what you saying? What you saying, Jesse? Where they at? Yeah, Our House Productions is another one right there. Again, Serious Films. But I'll put it out there, man. We'll make sure we get a list of media. Kai Media. You can still hit them up for your photos, things, man, in-game clips.
Yes, price is not today's price. Nothing is for free any longer. If you hit us up, you better be ready for a deposit or payment.
That's what he says.
I'm just letting you know.
Catch him when the electricity bill due this month. Y'all might get some discounts. They got hit it.
We showed a lot of love last year. We did a lot
of
stuff last year.
No, understand, man. And it costs. It costs. It is what it is. It costs, man. Time is money. MVP. How can we forget our our main MVP Productions, man? If y'all need anything, MVP can do steals and she can do live videos, man. Again, all of our different media outlets offer something different, from mic'd up player intervention type of player mic'd up on the field, things like that. They can do all types of it. So what you're looking for, man, we have a media outlet that can do it for you. That's what we do here in Central Texas. We support each other on our platform. Just somehow or another, we don't support each other on the field. I don't know how that works, but but it is. All right, man. That's that. That's all I had. What you got?
That's it. Hey, chicken grease and peanut oil. Get the barbecue grills going. Pellet grills, charcoal, whatever you're into. Get back on the grill before it gets too cool outside, and we're ready for the season, man. We're ready for the season.
And we are, bro. Hey, on the way out,
we're gonna have somebody from 2 people from the next show, 2 people from each org, giving a preview of their org before the season, man. So be on the lookout for that series.
Hey, I want to hear the guy. Tag this man. Y'all can tag Terrence. He'll never listen to us anyway, but tag the guy. I want to talk with somebody from the Fort Hood Cadets. I need to get them on here. Also, man, if y'all can get me tuned in with some of these Austin guys, East Austin Tsunami. Hey, tag them. Get in here. We want to get them on the show. Y'all are part of the herd. And then here's something I want to talk about, man. And I'm gonna say this on the way out because I know a lot of people not gonna like this. But they've joined the league now. They're in Texas AAU, Central Texas AAU. Is there a possibility Showcase could combine?
Oh, ATX?
I'm just saying. You're playing with us now.
Listen.
Just saying.
That's a whole different conversation. Is the Showcase going to survive? You know
what? I'm going to be honest. Personal opinion on Showcase, let's just vote on it, man. And I'm not going to vote now, but I think we need to do it. If we don't do Showcase, you definitely need to do the Central Texas All-Stars game. End of story.
Yeah.
Period. There it is. If you don't do Showcase, we definitely need to do the Central Texas All-Star game. And by the way, they've already announced that the Showcase is back in McAllen, Texas.
Y'all know my stance. Shout out to everybody that does the Showcase every year. I'm not listen, we're not doing it again. I will say this though. My guys over there at the 9U with the United, Morgan, Coach Mike, got to coach with them in the AAU All-Star game, I told them the only way to ever come back is if we got that 9U group down there and we went and handled business. As long for the kids. Other than that, no. Not support, no.
What's going to be the most interesting age group?
12U.
12U.
You got the Unity. You got the Panthers. You got the Chiefs. You got Grey Wolves. Pierre always finds a way to put something together. The night. You got 12U.
12U, hands down.
12.
I think 12U and 10U. Second year did 10U group. Gonna be two most interesting this year.
Honest, the Vipers joining the Jets kind of took a 10U out of the age group. I don't.
That's true because you had Major and all those guys coming. That's true. Big point.
Yeah. Well, you got the Panthers. On 10U, you got Panthers, Chiefs. Quietly, nobody knows. And I'll just say this and leave it there. You can make what you want of it. I know some things have went down. The Unity on 10U. That's going to be it. Chiefs are the favorite, but if you think they're just, if you don't think it's going to get interesting, then
yeah.
Flag 2, James, listen, you and Ghost, listen, that's what we're looking forward to. You don't face each other during the season. It's you and Ghost. That's it. We didn't get to see it last year. We got to see it this year.
I want to say it, man. Like I said,
there you go. Gators 10U. The Gators. I'm telling y'all, that's my sleeper org of the year. The Gators.
6U's gonna be nice. Well, again, I want to see what the Grey Wolves. I want to see what the Grey Wolves got on 6U this year. I want to see who they got. Again, they got Ghost off the rip. They got Ghost off the rip. I don't know what else to say. I mean, I don't think they're gonna ever have a problem putting a 6U team together for them. But at the end of the day, it's like 6U is a roll of the dice every year. Every year, it's gonna be a roll of the dice.
So, Joe dropped the story on there. The Unity got a bunch of old Steeler kids. Yes, they did. The Unity quietly doing something over there. While everybody else has been talking, they just been promoting barbecues, high fives, and slumber parties. But on the backside, they've been picking people up.
Temple overall will be better.
Brandon,
Temple Junior Wildcats.
We look forward to that. We need.
I want to see. I know that their 12U team, man. I'm excited to see their 12U team bounce back, man. And now you're gonna have, and I'm telling you right now, you will have absolute leaders on that 12U Junior Wildcats team now because of the fact of when they went down to showcase and they got to play with other leaders and other kids that were, of caliber, and then they played against kids that were better than them and they beat them. Their confidence is coming back
tenfold.
So I'll drop their names in another thing, but boy, that man Dupree. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, side note, Unity, what are you bringing to the concession stand? That's what we need to know.
Man, Unity, Austin's bringing a whole bunch of recyclable stuff. I don't know, man. I'm talking trash, but hey, look, until I get there, when we say soccer showing up in Austin, y'all better come with it, man.
We got 2 Texas sports representatives. Hey, we haven't seen them in action yet. Wait till you see. You remember you heard it here first. We heard about the 7U, Coach Enrique's team. Of course, we heard about the AU guy with some talent. But they're 9 and 10U age groups. Wait till you see it. You heard it here first, especially that 9U. Listen to me when I tell you about that 9U. Then you got the Chiefs over there with the 11U. So, and Coach Bates 11U. That's the secret matchup. Listen, we won't get into all the
not yet
and all that. But United 11U, Chiefs 11U will have to be a game of the week.
Man, I hope Dana puts that on the schedule. I'm gonna be honest.
No, I think it's gonna happen. I'm probably almost 99% sure it's gonna happen.
Truth. I agree. Hey, man, I didn't bring this up either.
Our game of the week.
Yeah, I didn't bring this up, but I need to, man. Definitely. We have a lot of kids, a lot of Central Texas kids that have qualified for the Junior Olympics in North Carolina. That will be leaving out this week, if I'm not mistaken. Is it this week they're leaving?
Yes.
Yes. Hey, please, please, please watch our kids on the road. We wish all you guys safe travels. We wish everyone healthy and heartful finishes down there. We hope you bring back a lot of golds and national qualifying. Keep us updated. Again, if you want to go live for a certain event, let us know. Go live. We'll make sure we share it to the page so that people can watch. So please, please, please keep everybody that cannot travel in the loop, because we definitely want to see what's going on. We definitely want to be involved. Is that a lot of Central Texas kids killed at that TAAF?
Yep. State track meet, yes. Especially from the young runners. The young runners went down there and blazed up the track.
Awesome. Awesome. Hey, man. Whoa. So y'all dropping stars like crazy now, man. We appreciate this.
Stars party. There we go.
I don't even know what that is, but whatever. Hey, bang that stars party out real quick. What's the what we got to get on that? I don't even know what that is. 500. We need 500 of them things. Y'all drop 500 of them things, and we gonna keep it going. She says prayers to. Let me get these posted. Let me keep these comments posted, man. Prayers to the kids traveling from Cali. What is that? The Phenom camp of this week. So we appreciate you guys. Who else?
Phenom basketball, yes.
Drive Nation is involved with that, right? A lot of big guys from Drive Nation are involved with that.
Local guys on the basketball scene. The Peach Jam is probably the biggest summer basketball tournament in the nation. We had two guys from Ellison competing in that. One picking up an offer from SFA and Sam Houston, JoJo, sophomore guard from Ellison, and then Big Keller. If you do not get to the gym on Tuesdays and Friday nights this year, last year was not Heights. This year is going to be Ellison. Both competed Peach Jam this past week, with all the eyes. LeBron in the gym, Melo in the gym, Coach Calipari. You know, the who's who was there, and we had some of our own local representation there. So
there you go. Well, hey, we're excited about that. Oh, people dropping bombs in here now. Okay. We appreciate all the stars, guys. I'm not sure. I just got a notification about something. So, hey, we appreciate everybody getting here again, man. All this stars, all this money. I don't really know the dynamics of the payout on stars yet. But whatever it is, man, again, this all goes back to our kids and in the community, man. And we appreciate everybody going on. Hey, we're going to keep everybody posted. If you guys got interesting topics you want to talk about, put them on our page, drop them in our inbox. We'll make sure we get it to our itinerary so we can go down the rundown. As we get closer, these lives will be a lot more back to back. We're going to go back to Friday, Sundays when we can, man. We still got some things going on.
No. We good. We in here. We in here now.
We in here.
Right. I ain't got 1,000 sports. It's just football. So we in here.
All right. Hey, as we get close to the season, man, again, please share the page. If you have not dropped in here and liked the page, if you didn't share the page, please do so. If you're in here and you have not dropped a heart or a thumb or a smiley face, an angry face or whatever, drop emoji, drop a comment, man, for these Facebook algorithms. We're going to keep you guys posted. We will get you a lineup of merch extremely fast as soon as we possibly can get it out here for you. If you want any custom merch, please reach out to us. If your team, if your age group wants custom merch, let us know. If the sock can help out any way, form, or fashion, again, please let us know. I cannot promise you that we can get it to you immediately, and I cannot promise you that we will absolutely say yes, hands down, we're in there. But if we got it, we will give it, especially for the right cause, and especially if it's helping our kids elevate to get to the next level. So in any form or fashion, let us know. Make sure y'all tap.
Make it happen. We got to see it. Modocs, Chiefs flag this year has got to happen.
Got to happen. If you have not yet and you would like to donate to us, man, down at the bottom to the right of your comment bar, you see a green circle with a heart in it or a shield with a heart in it. Tap that, man. It's $5 a month to donate to us for the full year of 2022. The rest of this year, they're giving us 100%. So if you donate $5 a month, only thing that you got to pay outside of that is taxes on it, which I don't know how much it is, but that whole $5 will come to us, and we can do something with it for the kids and get everything going. So please, if you can, do so. We're not gonna force you to do nothing, but if you can, do so that we can give back to our kids, man, and our community. And if you can't, that's fine, man. Hey, try to drop some stars, man. They add up, and we're gonna get a payout for it. I don't know what it is, but we'll get a payout for it, and then we'll put it towards the kids. And again, these kinds of things go to, hey, if I got to pay a cameraman to get to a certain event because the organization can't pay for media, that's fine. This is what we use it for, because we want our people to still see the game of the weeks and things like that. So help us help you any way we can. Bert, last words?
Hey, love you guys. That's it. Cameraman out.
Cameraman, y'all be safe, man. Oh. Hey, for the people that stayed on here, man, I also forgot to say, if you want your company name or anybody on our sponsorship slideshow, make sure you send us details in the inbox, man. As long as you're giving to some org, anywhere that's doing something for the kids, we'll make sure we get you in the slideshow. All right. Appreciate y'all. Y'all be safe.